This is from the Sterling School Student Council.
That's Vic Reed, the parent of a patient who didn't make it, and they know what it's all about, and you know what it's all about. Here's some people who are really trying to help, and we're going to ask you to keep calling while you hear this. Here's our friends, the runners. Here they are, our runners from Memphis to Peoria, LaSalle, Galesburg, Bloomington. There they are. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. What a thrilling moment. What a thrilling, thrilling moment. Isn't that beautiful?
Seriously. Seriously. What?
Right here.
Good idea.
Chicago. Okay. Where's Moldenauer? Come on, get over here. Get over. I'm going to introduce you first. Okay. All right. You bet. A standing ovation, and you deserve more, all of you. Our hearts go out for all of you. How they've sweat and struggled and ran and had blisters and the whole thing, running so that kids might live. What a great, great moment. We love you, and I know that the children of St. Jude love you. There's hardly any way to express this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening at home, watching at home, this has to be one of the thrilling moments in Peoria fundraising history. Woo! So great. So wonderful. What a thrilling moment. Whoever dreamt, whoever thought. And this might be just the beginning. This might be just the beginning. Why don't we move it right along, if we may? Why don't we move over here just at this point? Okay, if I may, you heard that thrilling response, so richly deserved. The people who make it possible are some corporate sponsors. They do all the legwork, all of the blisters and all of the sweating and the running and all, but somehow, some way, St. Jude style is that we have sponsors who pay for all of the costs that are involved. And so what we need to do right now is to go to John Wingate. No, I didn't think so. All right, here. Go to Mike. All right. We're going to go to Mike Dimmick, and then we're going to come back to the runners. You want to talk to him, Jim. That's what I thought we were going to do. Okay. This can happen on live television, ladies and gentlemen, so just be patient. I said that the people who really make it possible, St. Jude style, are the corporate sponsors. Here we have from Kroger's, who do so many wonderful things in our community for others. Claude Moldenauer, we thank you for sponsoring the Galesburg Run, and we want to make you a bigger partner.
I'm just glad we could help. We have a good group up there, and a lot of the stores participated and had some shirts on and really had some good activity up there this weekend. So.
Great. Kroger's, I got news for you. We got bigger things in mind for you. Okay. Roger Myers from Galesburg, do you have a total for us, old friend?
Yes, we do. We have collected a total of $11,529. Wow.
Oh, you're kidding. 11,000?
11,500. We couldn't have done it without all those wonderful Galesburg runners out there, though.
Oh, that's marvelous. We appreciate it so much. We're going to talk to you a little bit later. Everybody knows good friend Frank Bassoni now is with Proctor Hospital, and Proctor Hospital is the sponsor of the LaSalle Peru run. Frank?
That's right. Very good. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. The hospital and all of its employees are proud to be part of this, of course, and we've seen for years, Jim, that You know, some people dream dreams of things as they are and they ask why, and others dream of things that never were and say why not. These runners and the people that work for St. Jude every day say, why not cure cancer in children? And as long as they're willing to put forth the effort, we've got to help, and you do help, and we thank all of you that have taken the time and the effort to put this together.
I know where Proctor's coming from, and I'm sure that Methodist and St. Francis all appreciate those efforts. Thank you, Frank. And our lead runner from LaSalle, Peru is Jerry Masson. Jerry, what is this, your second or third year, isn't it?
This is second year, Jim. I told you tonight that I had maybe a surprise for you. And tonight I'm proud to say, with our runners and the help that we've got from LaSalle, Peru, and the Peoria area, that we are going to tell you that our donations and pledges are in the amount of $24,013. Yes. Yeah.
I don't believe it. Oh, my. You guys are holding out on me, guys. Oh. You know, of course, and I'm sure LaSalle, Peru knows that we have several patients who come out of that area, and I'm sure those people are expressing their appreciation for all that you're doing. While all this is going on, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you, I beg you, to call 672-8200 to keep those phones ringing. We got a lot more work left to do. And now our sponsor, where is he at? Over here. Our sponsor who sponsors Peoria, Chicago, and the Bloomington runs, right? That's it, is Shearson Lehman Brothers, and that's Mike Steinberg. Mike, I know a couple of years ago when we talked about doing something for St. Jude, I says, be careful. Well, you were in Memphis the other day, and now you're back here, and what a thrilling moment for Shearson Lehman Brothers and for you personally.
Jim, we're proud to be involved with St. Jude and proud of all of the things that our runners have done. Shearson Lehman Brothers is proud to contribute $10,000 all year long to the St. Jude fundraising effort in Peoria. What we do with our money is we spread it around into 4 different events. Jim, our $10,000 is going to raise in excess of $130,000 tonight for you and your kids. I would like to talk to my friends out there in Central Illinois and corporate America. And I'd like to ask you, I'd like to beg you to get involved in St. Jude like we have. It's a terrific experience, and you'll love every minute of it.
Thank you, Mike, so much. God bless you. Thank you so very, very much. And now, the head man who how many runners? Dick Smith from Chicago to Peoria. How many runners?
Only had 8.
8 runners. And when did you start out?
We started at 11:30 yesterday and went nonstop. Took about 30 hours.
And you were last year and this year, right?
This is our second year. We got off the ground a little bit late, but I still think we did a great job with only 8 runners.
How many dollars?
$5,700.
$5,700 from Chicago. Woo! Oh my. Newcomers in the run this year is Bloomington. It grows each year. Michelle Simon, welcome to the team, pal.
Thank you. All due to Marilyn Knuth. When I said last year when I was watching the telethon, why are there no runners from Bloomington? And she looked at me with a twinkle in her eye and said, okay.
That's St. Jude talk. Be careful.
We raised $7,600 this year.
$7,600. Bloomington. Mike, you got to be very proud. Thank you, Michelle. God bless you. We'll see you next year, and we'll see you next year, Dick, and all the guys. Okay. And now the 2 gentlemen who really put this all together. Gene Pratt and Mike McCoy, who 5 years ago accepted a challenge, and in the first year I believe they raised $22,000, and I thought they were absolutely out of their mind, but here they are 5 years later. You're 2 beautiful young men. I know you got a big number for me, but tell me something very quickly first.
This year's run was the most difficult ever for us. The thing that I remember the most and touched the most about is the hard work the Memphis to Peoria runners put out. It was an extraordinary effort this year. The heat was a considerable factor. And I saw an effort today on the part of the runners to keep us on schedule so that we could be here on time that was overwhelming to me. with Mike's help from Shearson Lehman Brothers and from the help with the other people, this project has taken a step forward.
God bless you. Mike, you want to add something to that before you give me a number?
I'd just like to say that Gene and I really appreciate everything all the runners have done, and especially those 36 people in the 2 front rows out there.
Yeah. Well. They told me that they were going to have an unusual number for me this year, something that I wouldn't believe. And I swear to you, I do not know what that number is, but somewhere in the area. Last year was 92,000. Do you want to give me the big number this year?
First of all, I'd like you to know that the Memphis to Peoria runners themselves raised $63,000 this year. And Gene and I are proud to announce the 5th annual St. Jude Memphis to Peoria run. This year raised $110,842.
110,000. You told me you weren't going to hit 100. Thank you, God. Oh, my. What a feat. Unbelievable. Perhaps one of the major fundraising efforts in the city of Peoria for this size. Yes. God bless you all. God bless you all. Now we really got to go back to work and make the phones ring.
Now we have the Zosky family with us, and little Katie here is a patient at St.
All right, welcome back to Fulton Street. We are awaiting the St. Jude runners' arrival. They will be coming here any moment. Joining me right now, though, from Shearson Lehman is Mike Steinberg, who helped to get this run organized this year. And tell us how you and your group got involved with the run.
Well, it's real easy. About 4 years ago, Jim Maloof thought it might be a good idea for us to get involved, and from the corporate side of the city of Peoria. And I don't know, have you ever said no to the mayor? I can't.
And you were down in Memphis on Wednesday when the runners took off. Was it as hot there as it is here?
It was unbelievable, Mark. Jim Maloof and myself and Ray Becker, the 3 of us went down there and raised plane. And it was just an unbelievable heat and humidity.
The runners should be arriving any moment here on Fulton Street. We have 7 groups of runners coming in, all running distances of 60 miles. We'll ask them how they withstood the heat when they come by. Were they talking about the temperatures when they were about to leave?
Yeah, this is the second year that they've had this kind of heat to have to run in, and I understand it just never let up the entire way. They ran into a little bit of rain just outside of Cairo in the southern tip of Illinois, but outside of that it was just constant heat. And you have to be careful running in heat like this. Thank God they have some doctors, and thank goodness nobody got sick this year.
I think we can show you that the runners are at the corner, and they're getting a police escort up the street now. And the big crowd here next to the Civic Center applauding them as they make their final run into Peoria, and quite a group we have this year. Included in that group is Arlie Hall of TV25, and runners from Memphis, runners from cities all around the area, Canton, Quincy, several groups in Illinois, and the big crowd lining the street here on Fulton Street as they come up with a police escort. This is the culmination of, it would seem like a 4-day event, but this is something that's been in the planning all year, and I'm sure that when this one is through, plans will begin for next year's run. There they are. You can see there are some youngsters, some older folks. Some of the people in this group are former St. Jude patients who could not have made this run without the help of people who have donated. We hope that you will take that into account later on. And a big hand for the runners here on Fulton Street as they make their way up to us next to the Civic Center. All right. Welcome back, Mike McCoy and Gene Pratt.
How you guys doing?
Okay.
Rough?
Hot, buddy.
How hot was it?
Oh, 99, 100 degrees every day.
You got through it all right.
We made it all right. Lots of blisters.
All right. Congratulations on making it through again.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
It's good to be home, believe me.
Let's meet some of your runners here.
Great, we will.
All right. All right, who have we got here?
Don Wilson, Memphis.
All right, Don, where is your group? Let's
Right
bring him
straight
in here.
behind me, the Blues.
Okay. You are?
Mark Galowski.
All right, Mark.
Lindy Mattarelli.
All right.
Vic Reed.
All right, Vic.
Les Chambers.
Les Chambers, a former patient at St. Jude.
Yes, and ran from Memphis.
All right.
Vince Murray, Memphis.
Vince.
Paul Sullivan.
Paul, congratulations.
Jeannie Donnelly. Tammy Vanasto, Memphis.
Don Smallberger.
Nancy Smallberger.
Doug Dubois, Memphis.
Teresa Stewart.
Bob Feinholtz.
Hunter Treble, Memphis.
Joe Colosimo.
Hi, Larry Eskelson.
Tim Lindsay.
Ray Stroud, Memphis.
Frank Stash, Memphis.
Ron Benatti, Memphis.
Alan Silzer.
Pat Rosecrans, Memphis.
Ernie Rosecrans, Memphis.
Anita Hines, Memphis.
Al Nanninga.
Leila Vogel, Memphis.
John Arshevitz.
Oh, Kerry Rumba. I'd like to thank my sponsors.
And they are?
They are, I've got 43 of them.
All right.
Enabled me to go here.
Congratulations.
Tammy Hendricks, Memphis. Jill Gebhart, Memphis. Michelle Schaefer, Memphis.
Terry Wade, Memphis.
Now we don't know this guy. This is Lee Hall, who during the past year has gotten extremely involved in the St. Jude run and even paid tribute to the runners this last Wednesday night with a special. What was it like to be on the other side of the camera?
A little less work, a little more sleep, but a lot more running. It really, the legs are hurting. But after I tripped through the hospital Tuesday, nothing hurts quite that bad to see those kids hurting like that.
All right, way to go. Nice job on that show.
Thank you.
Okay, who else do we have here?
Scott Elger, Memphis.
Jerry Hofsler, Memphis.
Max Ray, Memphis.
Greg Stone, Peoria, Illinois.
Terry Cochran, Memphis.
Brenda Gresham, Memphis. Carrie Hart, Memphis.
Okay, who's this next group with?
My name's Chris Willis, and we're in the Galesburg group this year. It was a hot day out there. We had 18 runners, and we did just a wonderful job. Very well organized. My husband did a wonderful job of organizing us because we only had so many runners, and it was so hot.
Let's meet some of them.
Okay.
Let's meet all of them.
Dave Shaver, Galesburg.
Glenn Gustafson, Galesburg.
John Palillo. Gary Sudam, Galesburg.
Mary Filosa, Galesburg.
Steve Watts.
Julie Palmgren, Galesburg. Hi.
Who are you?
Nancy Sandercock.
Okay, congratulations.
Tom Peck from Galesburg.
Frank Ward.
Jesse Vargas, Galesburg.
Charlie Bell, Galesburg.
John Bell, Galesburg.
Leo Busher, Galesburg. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Mark. Jerry Matson. I'm the leader of the LaSalle Prue Group.
All right.
We had a good job today, and we had no casualties, hot, and it was a heck of a good run. Did
People
a lot
come
of good
out?
money. Yeah.
The town's on the way. Come out for you?
Real good. Real good. More than about double what last year did.
How many runners do you have?
I have about 30. I have one special runner. It's a mother of a St. Jude patient. Her name's Diane Fale, and she can tell you about her daughter.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, my daughter Jacqueline's a patient at St. Jude, and she gets off next week, and she's going to be fine.
That's wonderful.
Isn't that great?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Peggy Smithson, LaSalle Prue.
Chris Christian, LaSalle Peru.
LaSalle Peru, Bill Ketchmark.
Rich Chasey, LaSalle Peru.
Bill Smith, LaSalle Peru.
And a White Sox fan.
Jack Wiggin, LaSalle Peru.
Mark Tonks, LaSalle Peru.
Rick Corey, LaSalle Peru.
I'm Mike Pizzuti from Germantown Hills. I ran with the LaSalle Peru run.
Johnny Elias, LaSalle Peru.
Jimmy Dickerson, LaSalle Peru.
Ed Breda, LaSalle Peru.
Ed, how are you?
Just fine.
Howdy long, I'm from Streeter. I'm with the LaSalle Group.
Dick Simmons, LaSalle Group from Chicago.
Dennis Kunkel, LaSalle Peru.
Come on, don't be shy here. We want to meet you.
Scott Kunkel, LaSalle Peru. Chad Kunkel, LaSalle Peru.
Pam Keith, LaSalle Peru.
Todd Krager, LaSalle Peru.
Tony Corey from LaSalle Peru. I'd like to challenge all the homeboy fraternity members.
Look at those shades.
Phil Ferris from LaSalle Peru.
Scott Horseman, LaSalle Peru. Judy Sasson from Chillicothe, LaSalle Peru Run.
Tony Byer, Wheeling, Illinois.
Eleanor Sarver, LaSalle Peru.
Rich Goff from Ottawa, LaSalle Peru Run. Thank you.
Okay. And you are?
Darren Bishop, Quincy.
And you're the captain of your group?
Co-leader with Kevin Hincamper.
Okay, let's meet your runners here. All right, Kevin?
Hi, how you doing? I'm from Quincy.
And your last name again?
Yeah, it's Kevin Hincamper. We're all from Quincy.
Okay, how many runners do you have?
We've got 11 runners and we ran 150 miles.
Okay.
Dan Donald, Quincy. Doug Pierce, Quincy.
Susan Bartley, Quincy.
Hey, Susan.
Mark Couch, Rushville.
JT Hughes, Quincy.
Des Tenere, Quincy. Jim Wingerter, Quincy.
Okay.
Tasha Brittman.
Mark Franklin from Quincy.
John Hewitt, Rushville.
Sheila Peters from Quincy.
Who are you?
Sharon Winters, Quincy.
Okay.
Chris Larson.
Hi there, Chris.
Tim Naku from Springfield, Illinois.
I don't think we caught your
Chairman. Tim Naku from Springfield, Illinois.
How many runners do you
We
have?
had 5 runners, and we wanted special recognition to Frank's Edge. He gave us 35 miles in this 100-degree weather.
Is that right?
You betcha.
Okay.
Steve Lohmeyer, co-chairman this thing.
Steve Lohmeyer. Hi, Kay.
Sluggo Sweat from Springfield.
Frank Zadich, Springfield. Dan White from Springfield.
All right. All right, we've got some Bloomington runners here.
Hi, I'm Amy Wilson.
Amy?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and how many runners did you have?
We have 9.
Okay, let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Amy Mueller.
Okay, another Amy.
Craig Reeves.
Hi, Craig.
Christy Reeves.
Jody Jeske.
Jim Kiran, Bloomington.
Lee Mueller from Bloomington.
Doug Reeves, Bloomington runner. Kevin Hyde, Bloomington.
I'm Gary Jacobus from Canton, Illinois. Besides the fellows you see here, there's 3 that run with us today that couldn't make it to the end. I mean, they had other commitments. That was Frank Durier, Todd Little, and Lynn Jarvis.
Okay.
Jeff Harris, Canton.
Hi, Jeff. How are you?
Chris Hummel.
Okay.
Sean Snook.
Okay.
Merle Williams, Canton.
Hi there.
Jerry Baker, Canton.
And the last runner.
Darren Bishop, Canton.
Okay. There they all are, the St. Jude runners, raising lots of money to help St. Jude and help the kids. And we thank them, and we're going to get some checks from them later on. But right now, let's go back inside where it's cool.
Oh, how sweet.
For the last time this evening, we have more runners, the St. Jude runners. Can you imagine what it was like to run in the heat this week, over 100 degrees, as these folks and many others ran here from Memphis? This is Mike McCoy standing right next to me. What a week for you fellas.
It was a great week. It was a little warm, but it was a good week.
Tell us about everything that goes into putting this together.
We don't have enough time. It's about a 10-month project now that Gene and I do. We'll start talking about things to do different tomorrow when we're cleaning up the motorhomes, and we'll go right on to next year.
You raised a lot of money for this. You're going to keep that under your hat for a minute, I suppose.
You're right.
Mike Steinberg from Shearson Lehman, you got involved in this. You told us at the top of the telecast about it. Just refresh our memory.
Yeah, we got involved. Jim Maloof thought it would be a good idea if we did something for the kids of St. Jude. And so Shearson has gotten involved. I've gone on the board of the Midwest affiliate. But these 2 guys on my right and left do an unbelievable job. And there's lots of people behind the scenes. Mike and Gene spent an entire year planning this thing. Ray Becker sitting behind me manning the phones, flew Jim and myself and a couple of other people down there on Wednesday morning to send these guys off. You people here in Peoria, you can't imagine the heat that they had to run through. You just can't. The last 2 years has been just oppressive. And to organize it and to stand in the background and get just to raise all this money year in and year out is an extraordinary feat. And we're very, very proud of Gene and Mike and all of their associates.
And before that run, these fellas and all the others had a chance to visit the St. Jude Research Center in Memphis. Gene Pratt, that certainly gave you some motivation to continue while the heat was on.
That makes a big difference. When the runners talk about the motivation and why they keep doing it, they all say that because they got to tour the hospital, it made a difference in their life. We have that advantage over some of the other runs that come from Central Illinois, so we encourage the runners to tour the hospital and to go to the medicine room and to listen to the doctors and the nurses, the patients, and the parents of the patients. That's where the runners get their thanks. And after that, the running seems to be very easy for them.
Yeah, I know a lot of the runners, the first time they step into that hospital ward and they see those kids and they see them suffering and they see the condition they're in and how much they're fighting, it's very impressive. It's quite shocking.
It takes its toll, but it puts a motivation into the runners that can't be put out. It makes the difference.
Yeah. Jerry Matson from LaSalle, Peru, what were you thinking when you walked into that ward?
I didn't get to go to that, but I come down here to the local hospital and the ward down here, and it's hard to deal with that, to see those young kids hurting like they do. And I think that makes me all the more decided to go and do something for them. I'm healthy, my children are healthy, and maybe I can pay some little bit back to help somebody.
We have back here, Mike McCoy is going to tell us how the Peoria runners did. What did you raise for us?
First of all, I'd like to review for you and let you to remind everyone that Bloomington runners raised $5,000, Canton runners raised $1,793, Galesburg runners raised $8,300. LaSalle, Peru runners raised $24,000. Quincy raised $5,272. Springfield raised $3,275. And the Memphis to Peoria runners themselves raised $103,400.
$103,000. That's fantastic. What do you think of that, Jim Maloof?
Oh. What is the total, Michael? What's the total?
Gene and I are proud to announce the 6th annual St. Jude Memphis to Peoria runs raised $151,040.
Oh my God Almighty! Oh my God! It is unbelievable. I am so proud. I'd love to have you people give them a standing ovation out there. Oh yeah! Oh my! Woo! $151,000. My.
Everyone here at the Civic Center is standing, and they should be.
Oh, my. Well, when you think of what these kids go through to live, certainly running for 470 miles through intense heat certainly has to be living hell, too, and I know it's got to be gratifying to do this. Why you're doing it and why you continue to do it, and I hope and pray you do it again next year. I know you look a little tired right now, Mr. Pratt, but yes, kids are living because of people like this who are dedicated and determined. Mike Steinberg, it's got to be rewarding to you as their sponsor from Shearson's.
Well, you said get involved, and you said I wouldn't regret it. And I got to tell you something. These are very, very special people that you got working for you, buddy. These are real special. Those of you out there, yeah. You know, those of you who hear your family and friends and other people, you read in the newspapers that there's nothing happening in Peoria, they're real wrong. There's a lot happening here. And here's one of the guys that's making it happen.
Thank you, Mike. I asked Bob, our Congressman Bob Michael, to step in for just a moment to say thanks to these people, too, because I'm sure traveling all over the country as you do, Bob, you see all kinds of events and things. Here are so many people that ran 470 miles in this intense heat. Aren't you proud to be a Peorian with them?
I always am, but particularly on a night like this, Jim, because of the kind of things you do for our community and all the volunteers and the group here and these fellows who've done the running. I'm not in that kind of shape anymore, and I doubt whether there are very few of us who could even attempt it, but particularly under the conditions under which they've done it, another super performance for a very, very good cause. We're most appreciative, all of us.
I'll tell you what, I'm not only proud to be a part of this as a Peorian, but proud to be an American, and you guys are all making it just a better place to live, and Peoria is so much better. All of Central Illinois is so much better for all of you. I'm not leaving anybody out, but God bless you all. And yes, we're going to go right now to a total. All right, now listen to a big number, I hope and pray. Give me a total number 4. Let it roll.